Right. So we are back with episode 2 of this Miami Marlins rebuild. If y'all haven't watched that episode 1, please check that out on my YouTube at Uploaded by Q. UPLOADEDBY, and then the letter Q all together. But yeah, I think this Miami Marlins rebuild has been going good. As y'all can see, we do have some faces on this team. All of that is covered in that episode 1. We made a lot of changes. We made a lot of moves within this first and second season we have here. And right now we are at the second season at the end, and we made the wild card slot, taking on the Brewers. Crazy way we made it, man. We was back like 10.5 games at one point. Made some moves, improved the roster significantly, and we are here, man. We are here now in playoff baseball where we wanted to be. But the job's not done. Y'all already know, man. We got to get us a World Series. But for now, we got this 3-game series with the Brewers. If we can beat them, we'll end up playing the Dodgers next. And that's going to be tough, obviously. But we can get past the Dodgers. We might be able to get ourselves into a World Series, But I know that I said with now that we make the playoffs that I was gonna maybe like have the games broadcasted, but I figured it would probably be better to do that when we get to the World Series, being that that's like the most significant part of this playoffs. Don't get me wrong, this matters a lot, but I think even with y'all as the viewers, and I think y'all even probably prefer that a little bit more than to have to like split these videos up to more, or even just like, what I'm saying, have longer videos. But y'all let me know. Let me know, man. I can use the feedback because I really want to grow this channel and have content that y'all can appreciate and think it's good. So we got the Brewers. And what I'm going to do is we're going to quick manage this game out. So I am going to kind of take over a little bit. But it won't be like in game. So y'all already know with the postseason, this is the lineups we running with. I think Davis and De Los Santos can benefit from being at left field. And I like Tony Kemp. But it makes no sense to have Davison, one of our top prospects that we've traded for, to not be able to be out there. So Griffin Conine is not the fastest. So I think we put Evan Carter at number 1. We moved Jake Berger to 3. We put Xavier Everett at cleanup. And then Pete Alonso at 5 hitter. We're going to keep Evan Carter at that #1 position. We're going to keep Davison in. Keep Tony Kemp on the bench. I think we move up Connor Norby with the righties. Jake Berger up to 4. Pete Alonso to the 5 spot. So yeah, that's what we got. I like this lineup. We probably can move Matt McClain up, but that's what we running with. In the pitching rotations, we got Shane McClanahan, Yuri Perez, and then we got Sandy. But I think I'm going to switch Sandy out at 2, man. I think Sandy, at least these first 2 games, we need our most experienced pitchers. So taking on the Milwaukee Brewers, they went 88-74 on the year. This is a real good team last year, and it was a pretty good team this year. They got a lot of good prospects, and a lot of them have been developed well, and it's just coming along for them. And I think that'll be at some point the story for us. A lot of our prospects are developing. We drafted well in that first episode in these first 2 years drafts. It's just like a 5 to 6 year rebuild, preferably until we get a World Series. But
let's play ball.
All right, so we are at first inning. Evan Carter out the bat, Griffin Conan, Jake Berger will be the 3 at bats. Unless we can get some success from 1 and 3, we'll have more hitters in this first inning. So 1, 2, 3 inning. We got Shane McClanahan, our ace and our Cy Young winner, who we really believe in to help us get us through this game here. Let's go. When we put up 7, bro. We put up 7 in that second inning. Look at that. Can we go back to that inning? We can't. But we put up 7 runs in that inning, bro. That's some good offense. And we go with no hits, no runs. Oh gosh, it's getting ugly, man. It is getting ugly. 10-1 game, bro. Shane McClanahan is dominating, bro. So is the hitters, and we keep the hot streak, bro. We are killing these guys. We are killing the Milwaukee Brewers, bro. We getting real active with them, and we dominate this game. Shane McClanahan actually pitches the whole game too. And we beat them 12-2 with a Shane McClanahan domination. He pitches all 9 innings. We didn't even have to make any changes. Evan Carter dominated. Let's actually look at that box score so we can get a little bit better view at what was going on with the at-bats. So we got 3 hits, 2 runs, 4 ribbies. Evan Carter. Griffin Conan added a run, added a hit. Jake Berger, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 ribbies. So I think he went yard. Maybe he didn't. But Xavier Edwards, 5 at-bats, 1 hit. We need more better work from him. Pete Alonso, 1 run, 2 hits. Norby, 1 run, 2 hits. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 ribbies. And then y'all see Shane McClanahan, Davidson, and Carson Kelly. They all was real efficient with 2 hits, 2 runs. And they also added on ribbies. So, excellent first game. We got game number 2 here. I hope we can sweep this series up. We got Sandy versus Tobias Myers. I don't want to say we got the elite pitchers or we got the absolute advantage because it can go either way. But we do got Sandy, and we are real confident in that. And now it's time to go, man. Second game of this 2 out of 3 wild card series with the Brewers.
Play ball.
So Sandy ended up giving up a home run in that first We get it right back in a second. And we get another one on the board. We are up 2-1. Down 3-2. And we get to that point where, man, we need something here, man. Let's go, bro. Oh, man, let's go. We put up 3 runs in that 9, man, and we are at the brink of getting a sweep, bro. I think we bring in a man. Will Vest is here still.
Now pitching for
he got a lot of
Marlins.
saves for us.
Number 19.
I'm hoping he can finish this game for us.
Vest.
And he does exactly that, man. We win this game by 1 run. And we taking on the Dodgers in the National League World Series. National League. Second round. And we sweep the Brewers, man. That's an excellent team. We still got to take on the Dodgers. I know that. I do think we going to start Shane McClanahan if we can at some point in this series, because this is the best out of 5. Let me make sure. Yeah, so it is. So if we were to go to 5, he would be getting that game 5 around 4 or 5. We need him earlier than that. He's the ace. He propelled us. Like, the team played excellent with him on the mound. And we taking on the number 1 team in the division. So we got to make sure we on top of our game. So. Once again, we'll be doing that. Same how we did it the first time. Like I said, if we make it to the World Series, we're going to actually take a time to make each episode broadcasting these games live with the AI and being able to actually see how these games go. I think it'll be a good look. Something that y'all probably will like a lot. So I'll like it a lot too. So we got Yuri Perez, another pitcher we're confident in. He's not too seasoned as far as the playoff basketball. But this is why you bring them in at this time. This is how you get these guys seasoned right here. It's how you get them ready. So we taking on a great two-way player, Shohei Ohtani. He can hit the ball just as well as he can pitch it. So let's go. And we put out 1 run in that first inning on Shohei.
He's safe.
And they give us 2 back. And we put 2 more on the board. Oh, it's tied, dog. This is a good series, huh? And they get the lead. And it's time to make a pitching change. We're going to bring in Drew Rasmussen.
Number 57.
And we put up 2 runs in that 7th, dog.
He's safe.
Drew Rasmussen pitching well. I think we can get 1 more inning out of him, and we can. And they bring in Evan Phillips here. To close this game out, we got a few lefties. If we can get past Mookie Betts. And I'm going to bring in Will Vest. I'm going to bring in Will Vest to get the job done. And he does that, bro. We win this first game of the series. We are up 1-0 against the Dodgers. Take that first game. We got a long series here. But it's nothing better than getting the first win of the series. So, and the crazy thing about it, man, we almost win a AA championship. But we just lose. So hopefully that's not. Let me not even say that, dog. Let's focus on this MLB season. We taking on Tyler Glasnow, and we got Ryan Weathers in. Shane McClanahan's not ready. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and run with Ruthers.
Play ball.
And we got the elite pitcher in class, Tyler Glasnow. Well, we are on a streak, bro. They take the lead. We start out that first inning hot, though.
Out.
Ooh, we got hit around. We got hit up. That's number 6 inning. So we're going to go ahead and make that change. We're going to let
Now
Xavier
pitching
Curry
for
get some
Number 49, Xavier
some work out here.
Curry.
So we are down 1-7. Looks like we on a pretty much, unless we go crazy, we lose that second game. It is tied up at 2-2 in this series so far. Ryan Weathers was pitching good at first, and then around the ending, he definitely started struggling. So we got Max Meyer on the board. If Shane McClanahan is ready, we probably will go with Shane. And he is. So we're going to start Shane. And I didn't mean to go all the way in this game. So what we'll do is we'll go to the Sims screen and actually do it again how we were doing it before. So
game. He's a true competitor.
all right, so y'all see we got Shane McClanahan, our Cy Young winner, the ace of this team, the leader of this pitching rotation. We need everything from, as y'all hear in that game, also from our batters. So let's get started. We start out hot, put up 2 runs. We put up some more runs. We are up 4-0 right now, bro. Ooh. So they was able to get to Shane there. But we still got the lead. And we still have it. We get us a little bit of more, some room here. No need to put our ace in too much danger here. It's a lot of righties in this lineup, so I don't want to bring out a lefty. We're going to bring in Drew Rasmussen here, and he's able to get to the 7 easy. And he's able to get to that 8, and he sets us up to bring out Will Vest here to possibly get it close. Oh, we weren't able to get a run there. We could have used that run, bro.
Now pitching for the Marlins. Number 90.
And we get the win there, 5-3. Will Vest get the save. Shane McClanahan pitches at the ability we know he can. And like I say, man, when Shane McClanahan is on the mound, bro, these batters take it up a notch, man. That's the Cy Young Award, right? Like, that's the Cy Young Award. That's the Cy Young
Game
effect.
days are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
8 strikeouts, 3 runs.
For the Dodgers, 3 runs.
And we win the game with Shane McClanahan, man. Alongside with Drew Rasmussen pitching. And it's alongside Will Vest closing the game out. So two-one advantage, man. Let's go. All right, so we able to get the lead there. It don't get no easier with the Dodgers, bro. But we can close this series out. Now they got Corbin Burns on the bump. Shane McClanahan was supposed to have this start. Obviously, he's not. We end up boosting him up just to get that advantage. So now we taking on Corbin Burns with a potential to win this series and a potential to advance closer to the World Series. We bringing out Sandy this time.
Play ball.
Let's see how we do, man.
He's safe.
Boy, they brought it. Gosh, man, they put up 6, 1 in the first, 5 in that third. And I think it'll be good to bring in some of our younger orange, man. Just letting them get some experience. We haven't been even let Andrew Nardi get any pitching, so we're going to bring in Nardi.
Number 43, Andrew Nardi.
And we'll finish this game. Let Adam Mazur get a little pitch in the young
Number 37.
pitcher. So we end up losing this game 8-4. But they got to a lead early and they just hit the ground running from there. So it comes down to this last game. Of this 5-game series, man, and whoever wins gets to take on the Padres. So we are in a division where it's not gonna get any easy. The easy it was that wild card, but that wasn't even easy. We got the Dodgers, and if we win this, we also got the Padres. And as you can see on the AL side, you got the Baltimore and Guardians battling it out. You got the Tigers and Texans battling it out. So let's go, bro. Let me make sure I put that on quick manage too, so we don't have to. Yeah, all right. So we taking on the Dodgers in their stadium, so that makes it a little bit more harder. We got Yuri Perez is gonna be on the bump today for this game winning, and it's nothing better than seeing Yuri Perez at that point where we need him to win. Can he bring us home to this next series, man? Can he give us more life in this playoff? Either way, man, we have made a great run, bro. I don't even think the MLB projected us to get past the Brewers. We did that convincingly. We didn't even give them a chance. Beat them 2-0.
Let's
So.
play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
Oh my gosh. They put up 15 runs in the second inning, bro. Yeah, I think we kind of already accepting this fate right now, bro. Wow, bro.
Now
15 runs, my guy.
Number 49, Xavier.
And they keep putting on runs. Just when we thought it was over, they keep giving us the belt, bro.
Now pitching.
All right, so we're going to put in Luke Little, man.
Number 44, Luke Little.
Dog, man. We was riding high.
For Miami, number 37, Adam Mazer.
20 runs, bro. We got straight up dominated, bro. It ain't no other way you can put it. Just pure domination. So we eliminated out of this series. The Dodgers move on to this next series, taking on the Padres. We're going to go ahead and sim the rest of this all season. And the Padres, I'm happy, dog. Even though we ain't win, I'm happy the Padres beat the Dodgers. Padres go on to win that World Series. And we're going to take a look and see who was able to get that Finals MVP. Jackson Merrill, bro, the young prodigy of that system, bro. They got him for Who did they get Jackson Merrill from? No, I don't think they traded him. I think they drafted him. Yeah, but I only had 2 MVPs. I mean 2 ribbies, but somehow he was able to get the MVP. Probably what he was doing on defense and stuff like that. So we end up losing. Second year of this rebuild, we do make it all the way to that second round in the playoffs. Well, technically the first, because the first one was a wild card, but we almost beat the Dodgers, man. We had their backs against the wall, up 2-1. We just weren't able to finish today. But I do think we got hope going into this preseason on how good this team is. So we get Mario Lugo, who actually retires 23, just off of ability. He's done, but the rest, we don't have no more retired. So no more players retiring, no Hall of Famers this year, and no exclusive free agents. So we got to get Mel Stoudemire Jr. back if he's willing to sign back. Actually, we might actually have to get a new pitching coach. Maybe a new pitching coach would be what we need, dog. But let me see if Mel Stoudemire Jr. is on the board. We gonna definitely offer him something. You know what? I think we're going to go in a new pitching coach this year. We actually spent some money to get a top pitching coach here. Let's send him an offer. We'll send him an offer. Then we'll throw Brian Lewis. Like, we just want to go young here. We'll throw Brian Lewis a deal for pitching coach, hitting staff, hitting coach. We're going to probably bring in somebody new, too. We'll bring in John Jay. I think if you had him before. First base coach. We'll send a deal to Derek Frazier and Daniel Tachir. So that's where we at. We're going to get Sim to this free agency day one. And we actually got a deal for the... Okay, so the Padres want Jonah Bride. I'm sure Jonah Bride will be happy about going to a World Series winner, and they'll give us Gabe Marlin, a catcher, and Jackson Wolf. and both of them are good players we can add to the team. Jackson Wolf, 69 overall, and Gabe Marlin has the B potential, man. You don't get too many good trades like that from the AI, so they must have really liked Jonah Bride. He's kind of young, only 30, so we're going to make that trade. We got our staff already. Alright, so we got a few players we need to add to this roster before they lose. I mean, we lose them. And we getting to that point, man. We getting like the Orioles, bro. Definitely make sure I add Gage Miller, who we drafted at third base. Jacob Berry is a 70 overall, so he has been improving. Chris Oliver, bro, is going up. At some point, we might have to consider bringing him up. He's almost at the same overall as Stevenson, so go ahead and add Gage Miller to that. We're going to go ahead and add Enrique Bradfield Jr. as well. And we got him in that trade with the Orioles, so I think we go ahead and keep Jay. We should add Jackson Wolf to the 40 man, yeah, because they probably get him. He is a high overall pitcher with. And hopefully we don't lose. Hopefully we don't lose Dax Fulton in that 40 man. So the budget we got for this year is $31 million. We gotta obviously bring back Shane Clanahan, which we got arbitration with. He'll be getting paid at least about 5 to 6. Rasmussen, we got Jake Burgers, Weather, and Max Meyer, who we should be able to sign in that arbitration. So a few big name free agents on the board this year, though. We actually had Zach Gallen. We traded him for Jazz. $17 for Zach, bro. $17 million for Zach. I'm gonna offer him that deal though. We can bring Zach Gallen back. That'd be crazy. I'm gonna offer him that deal. Matt Shaw signs to the Astros. All right, so Zach Gallen stays with his team in the Diamondbacks, and I think around this free agency after this. Oh, so they get Dylan Cease on the Braves. Braves make that improvement, so now we ain't gonna be able to wait. Michael King is coming off a playoff, World Series winning team. He is interested in signing here, but he's more expensive than Zach, so he is interested in that deal though, so hopefully we can sign somebody like Mike. Chris Sale even is still good, but I don't think we want to sign him given his age. But besides Michael King, bro, it's really nobody. too crazy on the board. We might give Marcus Stroman a deal depending on where we at. But oh, let's go. And we signed Michael King, 3-year, $55.5 million deal with that player option. I ain't know how that was gonna go, but he signs with us, bro. That's a win. Josh and Naylor go to the Rays. We see where we at in this draft lottery. Obviously, we ain't gonna be nowhere near as high with all the playoff success we had. So we got 23 pick, which isn't bad. Still a good pick there. And we got this Rule 5 going on. If we needed a pitcher, man, George Clausen would be a good add here. But I don't see nobody really worth adding in this Rule 5, so we're going to go ahead and get out of this. We got our arbitrations ready. We had a $63.3 million budget, so we obviously up there. Let me look at something here. Is there any way? Nah, we not gonna move Carson Kelly. We're gonna go ahead and let this year. We're gonna be up as far as money. We're gonna be way past a little bit, about 75 million. But we're gonna let this season go through. Obviously, depending on how the season goes, we're gonna have to make budget cuts depending on this next season. But I'm not gonna try to force no moves. We won't say too much moving Carson Kelly. We would say some, but nah. So we at the spring training. We're gonna go ahead and sum out that spring training. Get ready for the 2026 season. We are a good team, so we show that in the preseason. I mean spring training, but pitching rotation we got is nasty. We got Michael King, Sandy, Yuri, and Ryan Weathers as another lefty. We bring up Luke Little. We got Anthony Maldonado. We got Will Vest gonna stay at that closing. And Declan Cronin's getting good, bro. Put Declan Cronin at setup For Double A, we got some of the same pitchers. We still got Rod Norcross, who's been real solid. Alex Williams, we're going to call up a few. We got Noble Meyer on to Triple A, getting ready to be an MLB player soon. Dax Fulton, Adam Missouri, Jackson Wolf, and then we got Robbie Snell. So Nicky Durham, who we got in that draft, we'll go ahead and move him to Double A. And then we're going to bring Dave McCormick to Double A. I think it's time to move Dylan Head up to Triple A as well. We gonna bring in Nicky Durham. All right, so we set Double A pitching, Triple A pitching. Let's take a look at these Double A and Triple A lineups. And PJ Merlando is on the MLB team. He got that call up. He's on our MLB team, and we're going to have him actually starting. So he's going to get time. So top prospect finally gets called up. Showed that he's ready with the bats he got in that September call up part of that second season. So now it's just a matter of watching the rest of these players develop. Let's go to lineups. Put Gabe Marlin at DH. That's the catcher we just traded for in that offseason where we moved Jonah Bride. There we go. All right, so there we go. We got it all set. Double A, and one of our top players in that Double A system is Carter Johnson. Top profile. That's who we got. We drafted him second, right after PJ Merlando. So we'll let Gabe Marlin DH, and then he'll platoon for Cash Tashner at that center spot. Brett Roberts can play a little bit of everything, so. We'll let Chief Namor get reps at second base. We might need to let Chief Namor get reps in general, though. He is getting older. His potential is dropping. He's not getting too much time, so. Alright, so yeah, we set. We got Sergio on the bench. Shane Sasaki. Gio Urshela is on AAA for now. Some of our vets went down just to bring up that youth movement. And yeah, this is where we at AAA roster. We just want to make sure our young players are starting. Do we got a center? So we don't even got a center for. We don't got a center for AAA, and we had 85 million budget, man. So we really gotta go all in to try to win. Cause if not, we gonna have to start cutting down at some point. But let's see if we can get us 2 center signed here. We'll bring in Roger Herrera here, who will be at the AAA level. And then we need a backup for the MLB. And Yas Money Grandal will be a good signing. We'll bring Yas Money to back us up at the MLB. Cole Khan is going to be our AAA catcher. I don't know. Who do I call? Who do I send down? Probably gonna be Jordan Sheffield. Actually, Michael Peterson. We're gonna move to Class A. So Yachty Cape is getting better, bro. Jacob Cerna can play almost every position. we spent a lot of time on this AAA, but obviously, like I say, these prospects gonna matter because these are gonna be the players we might have to lean on as the season progresses, depending on how it goes, man. So. All right, so let's go. Set for now. We got all our lineups set. We are gonna start taking on this season. We'll be back at the midway point to see how it's going for all levels of this Marlins organization. Hopefully, it's going good. So. All right, so we 4 months in the season, sitting at a 36-23 record. We also lead the NL East as far as win-loss at the top of the division as we should, man. Shane McClanahan still got the great season, bro. He might be hands down the best pitcher in MLB at this point. 7-0. He's not losing on that mound, man. Michael King is 6-4. Max Meyer 5-4. Yuri stepped it up a lot, man. Ryan Weathers is still struggling. So I think we're gonna let Xavier Curry get some more chances at starting. So at this point, though, we have lost Sandy Alcantara to injury. So have we lost Xavier Everett to a pretty much almost a season injury, ending torn ACL. So that's two top players. Sandy will be back in 5 days, so we have that boost in that starting rotation, also in that pitching unit. But now we got Dave McCormick, who is the best top-rated prospect in our system right now. 13 saves on this year, 3.86 ERA in the AA, so solid. Rolando Drake is just continuing to get better. .300 average, 3 home runs, 22 ribbies. And we got Noble Meyer dominating at that AAA level. Not dominating, but holding his own at least. Chris Oliver, like I said, man, he might be up sooner than later. Dylan Head is getting better, and so is Carter Johnson. Gabe Miller has an injury, but so far he is doing well. Average is kind of low, though. Jacob Berry is holding his own. We might need to bring him up, being that he is switch hitter if needed, but we are 36-23. We are at 9 weeks into our scouting. These are some of the prospects we got for now. We always looking at those prospects that's not ranked high, but got high potential. So we know, man, they rankings is one thing. You got to actually take a look at these players and see how they are, and you'll be able to get a better assessment. And we find that that's most of these players you see that's top prospects in our system was not ranked. Fortenberry wasn't ranked. Oliver wasn't ranked. Let's see who else. Cass Tashner wasn't ranked. And we got some more, but yeah, it was a lot. We drafted at least by Eugene Bell wasn't ranked. I know he's the lowest on our prospect, but we got him. He wasn't ranked at all, so 36-23. We're gonna get to this draft period here. But that's where we at in this season. Sandy will be back soon, at least by this next week. And we got it. All-Star break coming up. We know that we got an All-Star candidate and Shane McClanahan. 7-0, 2.16 ERA. He is the best pitcher in MLB. We got him on our team too, so just to see how PJ Rolando is doing in the majors. Like I said, he was ready to go, man, and he's showing that. 6 homers, 21 ribbies, .283 average. If you want to go in depth with it, he only has 36 strikeouts at 173 bats. So that 20 game sample that you see here that year before is the reason why he's an MLB player. Wish he could have been on the MLB roster, but we didn't do the right moves to do that. But that's one of our top prospects that made it to the big league that we drafted in that 2024 draft. Number 1, Noble Myers still making his way. We probably can even bring Noble Myers here and put him in the bullpen, but we got tons of good pitching right now. We can let him develop. So we're going to finish up this draft, get some of these players drafted, get to this mid-season point, see who are all-stars on our team, still focus on winning this World Series. So we're sitting at the midpoint of the season. All-Star break is coming up. We got our draft day coming up here. It'll be in the day. We are still at the top of the league as far as the NL East, 57 and 37. 20 game differential between wins and losses, and we are actually at the top of the division. So yeah. Shane McClanahan got 2 losses on the season, but still far from nothing short of domination. 1.9 ERA. Look at the stats, man. 30 earned runs, 107 strikeouts. You're not getting runs off him. Michael King is doing well. 7-7, 500 record, 4.11 ERA. So Sandy, we got him back, and he's been dominating. 4-0 on the year, 2.7. So he's getting back to form. Yuri Perez is stepping it up, and Max Meyer is 8-8 on the season. Solid. We gonna put Ryan Weathers back just to have that lefty in that lineup. But pitching is doing well. Yeah, let me not forget about the bullpen. And we take a look at some of the bullpens. Xavier Curry is doing well out the bullpen. Stamina is going lower though, obviously, because we got him in the bullpen, but nothing short of solid play. Drew Rasmussen is doing what we need him to do. 3.2 ERA, 5-2. Probably best bullpen arm in our rotation right now. Andrew Nardi is just getting better. You're not getting too much hits off of him at that setup role. And Will Vest is doing what we needed him to do when we traded. 29 saves already on the year. .09 ERA. He's not giving up too many runs. So Declan Cronin at the setup is nasty as well. 2 saves, 1 loss. 3.9 ERA. Domination in that pitching unit. At AA level, we got Rod Narcross leading the charge with the ace role. 8-7 on the year, 3.18 ERA. Alex Williams followed up 3-5. Nicky Durham, our rookie, we just drafted in that last year draft. 6-6 on the year, 3.61 ERA. And then Thomas Fortenberry, that's the player that we was able to discover out of Nicaragua. 4-6, 2.9 ERA. This is some of our bullpen. Dave McCormick, our number 1 pick in the draft, is sitting at 23 saves on the year, 2.52 ERA. Great work by him in the closing role. And then the second half of our AA is at 500 at an 8-8 record. AAA, we got Noble Meyer at 9-8, 4.04 ERA. We got Robbie Snelling here, who, man, we might need to think about bringing him up after this year or somewhere around this midpoint. He might be a replacement for Ryan Weathers, or we can throw him in that bullpen. So let me see. I think we do got. Now we don't got a spot, but we can move somebody like Anthony Maldonado or Luke Little. Luke Little is kind of struggling. So I think this, yeah. So Luke Little is struggling. We do need a AAA closer. We're going to send Luke Little down. We're going to bring up, yeah, we're going to bring up, should we, yeah, we're going to bring up Robbie Snelling. We need more lefties. He's ready. We had him in AAA. We got to see what he can do at that MLB level. So we bring Robbie Snelling up. We got Robbie Snelling here. In this bullpen, we might even move him to that starter role. Well, actually, we're gonna actually put him at. We're gonna put him at the starting role. See what he got. We're gonna keep track of him. See how he's doing at that fifth spot in that pitcher rotation. With the type of pitchers he got before him, man, he should have all the confidence. But obviously, his talent level is not close to none of those guys just yet. But at this draft day, we about to get started with this draft day. We kind of showed y'all everybody as far as the pitching, as far as our lineup. Y'all get a look at how our hitters hitting. Matt McClain doing well, excellent trade. Griffin Conan is holding his own. Stevenson finally getting that shot with Xavier Alvarez being not. So now we got Stevenson. He's able to get more shots at that third base role. And PJ Orlando just keep getting better, bro. Just keep getting better. He might be in the race for Rookie of the Year. As far as our AAA, AA, I'm sorry. These are all our players here. Carter Johnson is doing well. 2.6 average. I gotta stop saying ERA. That's how good our pitchers is. Jacob Marcy is doing all right. They put Cash Tashner on the bench and replace him with Gabe Marlin. So that's one change they did at AA. And I kind of just let the management team do what they do with the AA and make changes if I need. But AAA, Dylan Head is up, improving significantly. 2.64 average, batting average, 5 home runs, 26 ribbies. Vision is getting better, fielding is improving. Speed has always been there, so Yachty Cape doing all right. Gage Miller was hurt, so he's on that bench. We're going to go ahead and move him back. We got Gio Urshela playing shortstop, bro. That's crazy, bro. We need to bring up Tony Kemp and Gio Urshela. But obviously, we got too much talent at this point, so we can't even use them. But yeah, y'all get a look. Eugene Ball is playing well. 8 homers. Average is just at that 200 range. Jacob Berry, 2.66 average, 10 homers, 37 ribbies. Nate Martorella, who we got from the Padres. We might need to bring him up soon, but 12 homers, 43 ribbies. So yeah, that's the play of all our prospects, how they've been developing. We gonna be bringing in more prospects in this draft coming up. As always, we gonna look at these first 5 picks in this draft and get to our picks. So let's see who's number 1 on the board. So it's the A's at number 1, Blue Jays at 2, Twins at 3, Rockies still at that top 5. They're not really getting too much better, but they are adding on tons of prospects. And then you got the Angels at 5. So Jim Rize, third baseman. He go to the A's. He looked good. We had him projected at a 9. MLB had him projected at a 3. So one of us is wrong as far as how high he should have been drafted. Don't matter though. The A's is comfortable with him. So. Number 2, Bruno Pinto. Who should have went at 2? They get a shortstop. They probably looking to move Bo Bichette in Toronto, so they get the top prospect at the shortstop position and Bruno Pinto. So what a ad. Number 3, Diego Sedano. Number 1 prospect in this draft. Number 1 prospect on our board. The Twins got them a pitcher, man. And he might be somebody that can be an ace, even in the MLB very soon. He looks solid when you look at his stats just from what we see. His potential is high. Overall is high. The only thing is he opted out. So as long as he don't have an injury that can affect him, they should have a good pick. 4, they go Vic Smith, third baseman for the Rockies out of Kansas, bro. Look like he got good power against lefty. 19, man. Good fielding ability. Look like a solid pick. And wow, I think they shock everybody. They picked the number 80 rated prospect in the MLB system, and we rated him at number 81. They go with him at 5, so obviously the Angels saw something they really liked there. So we had our board. We didn't add our players to the queue. Kevin Tompkins, we scouted. So let's add some of our players to the queue. Jose Escobar is real big on our board. Marcus Madonna is. We got Tate Nadu, John Penn. And we got a few of these pitchers that we're gonna go with late in the draft. We obviously was looking at a lot of catches. We need to add to that point. Kevin McCracken, I think we was looking at him to go first. We was gonna grab him first. He goes to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Look at the stats, bro. Nasty player, dog. But with this pick, we're gonna go ahead and go Marcus Madonna, the center, out of Indiana, switch hitter, high overall, high potential. We got him projected to go 35. We at 23, so we're gonna go ahead and grab him now. So John Penn, we not able to get John Penn either, bro. That was the second first baseman that we was looking to get. Real good power out of New York. But it's all good. We got Jose Escobar here, who we gonna draft. A player that wasn't even ranked high as we have him. So we obviously like what we saw in him. think it'll be good to go with a relief pitcher here and Jack Carr. We don't know too much about him, but we do need relief help. Why not go ahead and take a stab at him there, being that we got a lot of these players that is not even ranked in the system that we can, in the MLB rankings, that we can just take advantage on getting due to our good scouts like Tate Nadu, starting pitcher, 18, out of Ohio. He ended up falling to us. That's who we was going to go with that pick that we just had. We able to get him here, though, so we win either way. We're going to go Shannon Diaz out of North Carolina. Actually, we're going to go Tom Ye. I like Tom Ye. Both of those shortstop prospects we can possibly get. As you see, they fell. So if we able to get Daniel Hall too, we'll grab him. But that don't happen. Last pick of the draft, we'll grab Garrett Lindsey. He's looked like the best player on the board right now. We all set. We finished up this 2026 draft. And like just the same as last year, I think we signed very good talent here. Now we just gonna get all these picks signed. Keep going through the season and get ready for this playoff run, man. We are playing good. As long as we don't regress anyway, we should be able to get to the playoffs. We at the trade deadline, and where we at right now, I don't really see no real need to make any trades right now unless we move in contracts. Like if we moving to go down on the budget, but no need to. $86 million on the player salary for how this team is doing. It's probably cheaper than a lot of teams. So we're good as far as that. The Braves is creeping up to that number one spot in the East. 4 games back. Mets starting to make a run. So maybe a trade is good in certain aspects. Like Garrett Crochet is available. At this point, bro, we are trading for almost everybody. Let's see who the White Sox want from Garrett. Oh, they want a lot. They want a lot, bro. But Robbie Snelling is only 2 games in. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to trade for Garrett Crochet. Like this, not even moving any. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to trade for Garrett Crochet. Obviously, that'll be a good trade. But Mackenzie Gore, who is a lefty, bro, who is the top pitcher in that Washington National system, we might be able to get him a little more easy than at least Garrett Crochet. So I'm looking at maybe they want a third baseman. We'll put Jacob Berry in there. Robbie Snelling, who has been our top prospect, we'll move him as well. I know that's crazy being that we was just talking about moving him up. But the goal is to win World Series. And in order to do that, you have to trade your prospects. We are getting a lot of good prospects in. And I do want to get them a pitcher back at least. So we'll give him Robbie Snelling. We don't got too much pitchers to really that's expendable here. And we might as well see if they'll take Gio Urshela. They might want to vet on their team. He can play third base. So we'll throw Gio Urshela. We go Jacob Berry, Robbie Snelling, Gio Urshela to get Mackenzie Gore here. We bring in that better lefty than what we had. That's a good move at the trade deadline here. And we're going to put Mackenzie Gore at that 5th spot. Welcome to the Fish, man. I think he'll dominate at that spot. Hopefully he is doing well. 8-8 year record. 3.3 ERA. So putting him in his bullpen might just bolster it. Alright, so we are at the deadline, the last day to sign our draft picks. We still got 2 pitchers on the board. It's been hard getting them scouted enough to where they would want to sign. Tom Ye, we scouted him 100%. He's still showing a little interest. We'll throw him a little bit more money, and he ended up signing. And then we got Jack Call here, relief pitcher. He's at 50%. We'll throw him a little bit more for him to sign. He does. So we end up signing every player we got in the draft. Now we just gonna take a look at them, see how they are, how good they are. Number 1 pick in the draft, Marcus McDonough, the catcher we go with, 66 overall B potential. Great fielding. That's one of the reasons why we got him. He is an actual good catcher besides the hitting, and he has good hitting skills. So I like that pick, especially being that the first baseman we want, the Pirates had drafted before us. So in the right field, we got Jose Escobar at 19, great contact hitter, solid arm, solid accuracy, solid speed. 18, so he got room to develop in this minor system. Jack Call is nasty velocity wise. The rest of the stats, obviously, you just gotta develop, but he has very good velocity. He has a 5-pitch repertoire, and he throw a running fastball at 94 miles per hour. So that's a good player right there. Tate Nadu. This is the player we discovered here out of Ohio. He bats switch and throws right. All right, overall solid. Nothing really stands out besides the velocity, but the velocity ain't that high. But he also got a 5-pitch repertoire and throws the 4-seam fastball at 92. So at the relief role, we got Tom Ye out of Michigan, who we just signed at that last signing day. Good velocity, good break, at least for his age. 5-pitch repertoire as well, and he's in the relief role doing that. So Shannon Diaz, bro, man, and we actually passed up on him to go with Ye. And he's actually a very good shortstop, man. Out of North Carolina, good speed. Has above average fielding for his age. Okay contact. I think we can develop him well in this system. In the last pick, we go Garrett Lindsey, who we just took a flyer on, and he's real good. So nobody is in yellow. Everybody's green and blue. That's at least a B plus A draft for us. This is the first baseman we was gonna go with, and Kevin McCracken. And he's just a little bit better than the center we got. But either way, he is gonna be a good player for the Pirates. And let's see. I want to check out the Angels. Vic Smith is good for the Rockies, but I do want to see that pick the Angels went with, because he was nowhere near where they picked him at. The Red Sox actually almost get a generational talent out of the Netherlands and Diego Benitez at the shortstop, so he should be ranked pretty high coming into this next season on that prospect ranking. Joffrey Frank is good for the Rays. White Sox do pretty good with their draft. Lorenzo Lozada, nasty pitcher that the Royals got, and he's MLB ready too. They could bring him up now. They don't even have to wait. 75, 93 overall. Look at the stats, bro. MLB ready. And look at this, bro. So the Angels obviously had an excellent pitching scout, because Israel Mesa is nasty, bro. 60 overall, 8 potential, 18. 4-pitch repertoire, good velocity, good break on the pitches. 92 potential. This is why they grabbed him as early as they did. Makes perfect sense. And I think, look at the A's, bro. A's got a 94 overall third baseman, 70 overall, A potential, bro. That's what you call good scouting, bro. And they followed it up with more good picks. I mean, the last few picks wasn't that good, but the next picks after that was solid. So, speaking of the A's, I wonder how they even doing at this point. All these prospects they got. And they sitting at 51 and 60 on the year, so slowly getting to that point where they competitive. Slowly getting to that point. So we signed all our draft picks. 66 and 44, still at the top of the East. 3 games back the Braves. 14 and 18 at AA. Rod Norcross is still pitching good. Nicky Durham is just pitching good, getting better. Thomas Fortenberry is kind of cold, but still is pitching good enough to a point where he's not really falling off or regressing. And Dave McCormick moves up to 26 saves and moves that ERA down to a 2.3. So Noblemeyer, who we got, is at a 73 overall, pitching 10 and 9, 3.9 ERA, so getting better. Adam Mazur out of Minnesota, he's 6 and 12, 4.3. Jackson Wolf, 5 and 9. Dax Fulton, 3 and 12. And then we got Rotary Munoz, who's 5 and 7. So, all right, pitching in AAA level. Obviously, it's more MLB talent sometimes in that level, and prospects that are about to get called up. So, Rolando Drake just keep progressing at the AAA level, almost batting at 300. We'll be ready at some point. Fortenberry actually moves to number 4 in our prospect rankings, and Chris Oliver goes down just one spot. But Chris Oliver is playing well. I think he got hurt a little bit in that season. So, Connie Wilson, this who we just got in the draft last year, is nasty, bro. He's actually at 6. He wasn't even ranked on the board when we got him, so he is developing well. He has good durability, so he's playing most of the games, and it makes sense on why he's progressing that well. So, Carter Johnson doing his thing at AA. We got Matt McClain there, but it's still room for Carter. And these are the rest of our prospects. Jamal Shell, that's who we got in last year's draft. Ryan Norcross is at the bottom. Jackson Wolf is at 16. Gage is at number 14. I think Gage Miller will be ready probably one more season or finishing this season. We might have him as a September call up. So we got our players signed. We made that trade for Mackenzie Gore. We are still at the top of the division, but we still got to finish this August solid here. All right, so it's that September call up. Tom, I didn't even mean to auto that out. But some of the September call ups we got here is Gage Miller. Like I said, he was about to get that shot. Jackson Wolf is one of them. And then Yachty Cape is the third September call up here. So I think we're going to at least plug them in here. There's really not even no room for real, bro. Davison De Los Santos is going crazy, man. 60 ribbies. And we're going to let Gage Miller take those third base reps. Actually, nah, we're going to need Davison at least at that, getting ready for the playoffs. So, yeah, we do call up those three. 81 and 57. Braves is right behind us, fighting for that number one spot. So far, Mackenzie Gore has been all right. His ERA kind of went up a little bit, but we all set. Will Vest has about 39 saves. ERA is up a little bit. Obviously, he wasn't going to stay below a 1 point average, but still performing. Declan Cronin, we can keep at that setup. Andrew Nardi, we can keep at that setup. They doing exactly what we need. All right, so we finishing up this September here. We need to make sure we maintain a solid record here. Not letting them, especially against the Braves when we play them in a series coming up. And we win the series against them. We win another series. Well, we tied a series with them. And we finished the season at 93 and 69, way better, way better than last year. And we went far in the playoffs. Obviously, we got way more talent this year, but they actually performed like how we need. I think we got another side. Oh, Rookie of the Year, go to Davison De Los Santos. Let's go. Mark Vientos win MVP for the Mets. Jordan Alvarez wins MVP for the Astros. Cy Young go to George Kirby. And they really just took a Cy Young from Shane, but it's all good. Paul Skeens deserve it, man. 1.8 ERA. Nasty work, bro. We all know what Paul Skeens do. But Rookie of the Year goes to the man, Davison De Los Santos. So when he was able to get the reps he needed, he was able to deliver a lot. 119 strikeouts and 494 bats. Hit it at a 2.243 average. 18 homers, 65 ribbies. And then P.J. Merlando was almost creeping up in that too. He probably would have won if it was another year, but he had 15 home runs, 52 ribbies. and 103 strikeouts, which isn't bad for a rookie with 482 bats. So Tamar Johnson almost was a winner too. This is the Pirates. I think he went second or third in that draft that he went, but top prospect in that draft that they went with, and he's definitely showing. So we taking on Pittsburgh. We got the wild card spot, bro. Hold on. Yeah, we got a wild card spot. That's crazy. At a 96 and 63. So this division, obviously, we had to get the pitcher we needed in that player. So we end up getting a wild card spot. We finished way better than we did last year, though. All right, so we taking on the Reds, who end up having a similar record to us last year. 10 win gain loss ratio. We got Shane McClanahan, the ace, up first.
Play ball.
And they got Jake Fraley. And they got Hunter Green pitching, so. Oh, man. Shane McClanahan got lit up there.
Now pitching for the
Bringing
Marlins,
Max Meyer.
number 23, Max Meyer.
Hunter Green is shutting us out right now, bro. He is shutting us out right now, bro.
Now pitching for the Marlins,
We lose the game 3-0. Wasn't able to get no
number
runs.
51,
We lose to the Reds first game.
Declan
Facing elimination, man.
Cronin.
Already in this wild card, so. So now we dealing with the number one pick. Not number one pick, but the first round pick for the Reds. I think he went 4th or 5th in that 24 draft. Chase Burns, the best pitcher almost in that draft. So he is in the MLB. We taking on him with Michael King on the mound. Facing elimination, man.
Let's play ball.
And we stand, and the Reds start off hot, man. They put up 2 runs. Get a little closer there. We down 2-4, bro. Oh man. So Mike King pitch, all right.
now pitching
We gonna
for
bring
the
in Drew
Marlins,
Rasmussen.
number 57, Drew
This is the last inning, bro.
Rasmussen.
If we don't win here, man, we get eliminated in the wild card with a great season that we had in that 2026 season. But let's see. And we lose by 1 run, bro. So we get eliminated, bro. 3rd season in this rebuild. Actually 4th. Tough, man. That's why you don't even get in a wild card there. So we lose, man. The Reds advance. We sitting at this all season now. I don't know if it was the coach. I don't know if it was just a regress, but obviously we got more work to do. We gonna end the episode here, man. Make sure y'all comment, like, leave some feedback, but getting close, man. Keep falling short. Obviously, more moves gonna have to be made. Some of these prospects gonna have to get called up too, because we gonna have to start looking at the budget cuts and stuff like that. But still a lot to look forward to in this Miami Marlins rebuild.